Hey everybody, it's me, English teacher Matthew, and I'm back again for another English lesson video. Woohoo! And today, maybe you can already see what we're going to learn, but today we're going to learn something that confuses a lot of students. We're going to look at no, firstly, and then we're going to compare it with any. Now, I have done a video on no before, with no, not, and no one. You can look for this in my channel. But the best way to do that, firstly, is by subscribing if you haven't already done so. So remember to subscribe to my video if you want, or to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel if you want to watch more English lessons like this one. I'm a qualified ESL teacher, so I think I know what I'm talking about. If you're interested in having a lesson with me, leave a comment in the comments below. But anyway, let's get into today's lesson. Maybe you already know this, but it's always good to review. So let's talk about no. So the first one we're going to talk about is no one and nobody. So which one should I use? I don't know which one should I use. Well, basically, the one you need to use is up to you because there's absolutely no difference. For me, I prefer nobody, and I think you'll see that nobody is probably more used in spoken English, but you will see no one as well in written English, and people will always say no one as well. So nobody goes to see her, and when we say nobody, it means zero, basically, absolutely zero. Nobody goes to see her. We don't need to make the verb negative because nobody is negative. Nobody goes to see her. And this acts in the same way with the other two words because we've got nowhere here, right? Nowhere means there is no place, zero places. So there is nowhere to go. There is nowhere to go. So here, notice here nobody goes, and here we've got nowhere to go. Also, nothing, no thing, zero things. I have nothing to do. Zero, I have nothing to do. I'm unemployed, I'm a bum. I sit on the sofa all day like a couch potato. But there's another way to say this, and maybe this is something that maybe some of you get confused by, and that's the word any. So let's look at this now, shall we? Okay, so let's go back now and look at the any sentences. I've gone through the example sentences that I had on the board and I've changed them. So you can rewind the video and then come back to this part of the video if you want, just to compare them. But what you will know now is that the verbs now all are negative. I've had to change them negative because with any we need to say not any something, okay? Obviously with no one I've changed, or nobody we've changed to anybody, right? With nowhere we've changed to anywhere, and with nothing we've changed to anything. So they work in the same way like that as well. The first sentence I had to change quite a lot, but basically I changed it to there isn't anybody who goes to see her. So here we've got the not and then the anybody, right? So that's that one. Nowhere. Again, here we've got not with any. There isn't anywhere to go. Before we had there was nowhere to go, or there is nowhere to go, but now we've changed it to there isn't anywhere to go. And then with the last one, we've now got don't have anything to do. And again, you notice with anywhere we've always got the not. Or sorry, with any we've always got the not. And that's the most important thing you have to remember. Also, people forget this. Obviously, any we use with negatives and in questions, but any we need to use the not. Always negative sentence. But with nobody, we don't need to add the negative. We don't need to add the negative verbs because the nobody, nowhere, nothing are already negative words in themselves. If you have any other questions, then make sure you put them in the comments below. And if you want, you can practice using some of these sentences in the comments below And if you've looked at past videos, I do check every day my YouTube comments and make sure that everybody has got brilliant sentences. So make sure you do that. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you've subscribed. Come on, man. What are you waiting for? A bus? And if you have any other questions or anything on your mind, leave them in the comments below as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new. And remember to keep practicing.